Hey YouTube, my name is Nick, and in today's video, I want to talk about the Summercart 64 for the Nintendo 64 console. And one of the most common features of this flash cartridge is to be able to play both regular N64 and 64DD games, but it also does have some other things that it can do, such as it can emulate Game Boy Color and SNES, for example. But one really big reason why I bought this flash cart was so that I can play ROM hacks on my actual Nintendo 64 console itself, and that is mainly what I want to explore in today's video. So just before I plug this cartridge back into my console, I'll just have you take a look around the cartridge itself. So this is the front. They gave me multiple stickers, but that's the one that I applied. Here's where the microSD card is inserted. This is what the back of the cart looks like. And on the side, I'm not exactly sure if this is, I believe this is an LED enable button. I haven't actually tried them out myself, but you can faintly see in the cartridge these white line, like this white line of boxes along the sides of it, and that's where the LEDs are. And supposedly if I turn this on, or if I press this button while it's plugged in, it will turn on those LEDs, because this particular model that I got automatically swaps N64DD discs. And if you want to buy this cartridge for yourself, I'll leave the AliExpress link that I used in the description. And so without further ado, we're going to plug this in. And we'll take a look at what ROM hacks I wish to showcase today. So these are all the ROM hacks that I'm going to explore today. And we're going to start off with Custom Robo. And for those who didn't know, Custom Robo actually did not get its start on the GameCube. It actually started out on the N64 in Japan. Unlike in North America, where it only saw a release on the GameCube, which was just Custom Robo, and its DS variant, which was Custom Robo Arena. But in Japan, Custom Robo actually started out on the N64, and someone actually made a patch for the first and second game. So we'll be checking those out today. And this patch allows us to play the game fully in English, or at least I think it's fully in English. I played through a good chunk of it already, the first game. And so far, it's actually a really good game. And I enjoy it just as much as the GameCube and DS versions of the game. At the end of the day, it's still Custom Robo, but as you can see, there it is. The menus are in English. I'm going to load up my save file, and we're going to play one match. So I'm currently in a tournament, at least when I saved last. And now I'm going to verse the champion for this rank. I got these parts from the last match I played. And now we're going to verse the champion. This is what my Robo looks like. I have the Gatling gun, standard bomb, the seeker pod, and formula legs, which let me run faster. So for those who've never played Custom Robo before, basically the objective is to defeat the opponent by lowering their health to 0. You get up by spinning the analog stick. It lets you get up faster. Oh, he's got the dragon gun. Oh, I want that. That dragon gun, the range of it is so good. I'm glad it's in this game. I honestly thought it wasn't for some reason. The range of that dragon gun is so good. It's like one of the best weapons in the GameCube version of the game. Or at least in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not like an expert in Custom Robo, but I do love the games. They're fun. Although I guess you can also pretty easily dodge out of the way. Of the dragon gun. This is pretty close. Boom. And that is that. Might as well watch the awards ceremony before I swap on over to Custom Robo V2. But as you can see, the game's text has been translated to English, and this otherwise would not be possible without this flashcart. Of course, you could play through emulators, but what I mean is playing this game on a real console, like a real N64. This would not be possible without this. Especially not in English anyway, because obviously you can't get the Japanese game, but I would not be able to read any of the text. So here is Custom Robo V2. And I barely started this save file just to test to make sure that it was working. So I did play one match, but I'm at like the very beginning of the game. So I have the Ray Mark II, which they give you at the beginning of the game. But everything else is just the default. I see that new parts thing down there. Do I have to go to that parts generator still? I might have to. Anyway. Let's give this a go. I'm not sure how Custom Robo V2 is different from the first game. I think it's just a different story, perhaps. Most likely these two games are based on the same engine. I will say that the second game does look seemingly better, graphically speaking, and it looks like maybe it runs at a higher frame rate, possibly. They maybe optimized it better than the second game, but I mean the first game, but I'm not sure. If anyone knows any more differences between Custom Robo V1 and 2, just leave it in the comments. I'd be interested to hear what the differences are, but either way, great game. I really love this game so far. The first and the second one. They're great. Just as good as the GameCube and DS versions of the game. Obviously just slightly lower graphics. Boom. Piece of cake. Moving on, the next title that I'm going to showcase in this video is Doubutsu no Mori, and it's the English patch of the game. So for those who do not know what this is essentially Animal Crossing. And Doubutsu no Mori actually I think translates to Animal Forest if I'm not mistaken. And so Animal Crossing did not actually start out on the GameCube. It started out on the N64, but it was a Japanese exclusive, similarly to Custom Robo. So basically what someone did was they took the GameCube version of the game, and they took the English text and translated it over to the N64 version of the game. And it's basically one-to-one. I already started a save file just so we don't have to go through the 30-minute to an hour-long tutorial for the game. And so I'm basically just going to show you my village. Yeah, so this time it worked. Okay, so this time I was able to get it to work. I just had to reseat my micro SD card, and as you can see, Rossetti is pissed off at me, even though the resets were not because I chose to. It's because the game crashed, and the game does not care. So, yeah, he's just yelling at me and it's gonna take a minute. Yeah, that's a fake out. He didn't actually reset my save. I've seen that before, so that's why it didn't scare me. I knew it was fake. My SD card bugged out. It's not my fault. Okay, here we go. Finally, I can move. So I do have a shovel. We're going to try to find some fossils. But as you can see, the game is fully in English, so the ROM hack is in fact working. Let's see. There should be 4 fossils somewhere around the map. Although I think I haven't unlocked the museum, so actually it wouldn't be too useful right now, but it's good to just hang on until that does happen. I think I have to donate 1 to unlock the museum first. And the reason why I did this was because I was trying to find the rock with the bells. Because if you hit a rock with a shovel, you can get a bunch of bells if you consistently do it. Okay, it wasn't this one. Which is okay. Oh, here's a dig spot. There should be 2 more fossils somewhere. I have to go donate a fossil to Blathers. Wasn't this one? Can't know. There's a gyroid of sorts. Oops. What does it say in English, actually? Tall gyroid. Okay. These seashells are another simple way to make some money. I'm actually, frankly, not even sure if this bell rock thing does work. I mean, it should if it works on the GameCube version. 'Cause it's the same game fundamentally. Oh, there's a fossil. What's up? You can, in fact, do that. You get more money if it's a fruit that's not from this island. Please be a fossil. Yes. Here we go. Alrighty. Let's go see if the store's open. It probably isn't. The post office is open, but I think they're always open. Still no bell rock. It's probably closes at... Oh, look. Right, it's Saturday. Oh, what happens if I type it in English? Is it gonna work? I actually cannot hear my N64 at the moment, so I'm not sure if this is actually gonna work right or not till I hear it in editing. Oh, you seem to recognize it. So I'm assuming it's playing KK Rock now, but I'm not sure because I can't hear it. I'm actually impressed that it worked. Or so I think it worked anyway. I'm going to be quiet now.
Now me. Now me. Now me. Me. Now me.
Oh, okay, yeah, so it definitely did not play KK Rock. So I probably had to type it in Japanese, or just said that because my pockets were full. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, the store is closed, so that's fine. So I'm just going to go back to my house and save. Actually, might as well show you the inside, but there's not really much there. I honestly just started this save file. I would have put KK Rock here if I got it just now, but I guess it did not. I don't blame it for not being able to acknowledge that I wrote the song name in English, but it is what it is. We're just going to save. I can sell off all that stuff another time. So now I'll be moving on to the Super Mario 64 ROM hacks. And one thing I do want to note is the fact that you can't play every Super Mario 64 ROM hack. You can only play certain ones that have console support. And that's because some Super Mario 64 ROM hacks depend on how they're designed, or I guess created, because some only work in emulators and some can be played on a console. So I loaded up a few here that should be functional. And we'll start off with this first one known as Only Up 64, I think. So if you ever played Getting Over It, this is essentially the same thing, but in Super Mario 64. So you start at the bottom of the map, and you have to get to the top without falling back down to the beginning. So I have played this ROM hack just a little bit. We'll see how high I can get. I have no idea how tall the stage is, but I will play until I lose a significant amount of progress. There's a cat and an apple in the hole there. Didn't notice that before. Alrighty, so here's where it starts. I basically have to get onto those shells and progress forward. Hike. There we go. How big is the gap? It's pretty big. Nice. There we go. Very thin piece of wood here. Okay, we're good. Good. We got some thwomps, which have a little bit of a curve to them. Oh! And there I go. Okay, I do want to give it one more try, because while that was a significant failure, I want to try one more time. Okay, here we go. We made it to a new point. Let's see. Oh. Okay, I have an idea. Let's go like this. Nope. There we go. Okay. Or that works. Okay, here we go. Nice. Okay, these are icy platforms. Okay, so that will throw me off if I'm not fast enough. Okay. So there's got to be a way to get up that. Nope, that's not how. I don't know if you need to use a trick here. Okay. Oh. And now I'm stuck. And down we go. Well, there you go. So you get the gist of it. Can I look up manually? I want to see how high it went from down here. Anyway, you get the idea. So that's only up 64. Next Mario 64 ROM hack is Super Mario 64 Randomizer. And so this ROM hack basically just gives you a random star. So I think it's closer to the base game. I did do 1 star just to see. Yeah, I did it down here just to see what it was like. I'm just going to continue this one. So it looks like standard Mario 64, but when you enter the portals, you get warped to a different level and or a different star. And I think also the star, like each star door costs a different amount and it's randomized. Oh, this one had just let me in. Okay, let's see. Let's see what I get for the first mission of this map. Lethal Lava Land, Boil the Big Bully. Okay. Oh, for a sec I thought I screwed that up right off the bat. And I think it also changes where it happens. So as long as I push him off here, I think I'm good. Piece of cake, and I just have to go across the map to go get it. Which shouldn't be a big deal. It's all the way over there. What's the safest way over there? Probably that arched piece, maybe? Okay, there's actually 2 stars here. I want to get the big bully one though, just to be safe. There we go. I wonder if I go through... Oh, and it brought me down here. So if I go back into here, this should take me somewhere else entirely different. Dire Dire Docks, board Bowser's sub. Oh right, this is Dire Dire Docks, not the other one. Jolly Roger Bay was the one I was thinking of. I love the underwater music in this game. It's probably my favorite song in this game. So good. But as you can see, they are just the official levels. They're just randomized in terms of where they are. So you should be able to understand the point of this ROM hack. I'm just going to collect this star. And then we'll move on. There's one right there, which I could probably just take. There's also one down there. I guess it also randomizes the locations of some of them. Like, what if I... This is probably not the one I'm supposed to get. But I'll just take it. But yeah, you get the gist of it. Moving on. Here is Super Mario 64, the green stars. And this is a completely custom ROM hack. With fully customized levels. All playing on a real N64. I don't know where to go. I'm just checking things out. Womp's Fortress. The Womp King's Revenge. Let's see. Anywhere obvious I need to go? Gotta find a Womp King. Surely this isn't the Womp King, right? That'd be too easy. Yeah, that's not the Womp King. Even has a custom life meter. This has got to be the Womp King. That thing is huge. Yep, here we go. Gotta hit it 3 times. Oh crap. Oh, almost got squished. One more time. This one's actually trickier because there's those things shooting those lava balls. Boom! There we go. And that is the first green star I got. We'll do one more. Sometimes it's really hard to do the backflips on this N64 controller. Scale, I think it said scale the giant tree? Or inside the giant tree. Okay, so now I'm going to actually climb this tree.
So what are you guys doing here? We're here to climb this tree.
Like I said, sometimes it's really hard to do backflips on this controller. This one might actually be pretty difficult. Maybe I have to double jump? Oh, and I just realized in the bottom left, those X's are the green stars. Yeah, there we go, that works. So I think, yeah, I have to double jump to get to those. Very good, here we go. Now I can backflip if I can, that is. There we go. Piece of cake. Next Super Mario 64 ROM hack is actually Super Mario 74. And it's the same kind of idea, but it's different stages. I think for some reason, all these save files have all the stars unlocked for some reason. So now we're starting over. Oh, okay. For a sec, I thought I was gonna get thrown off the map. Might be able to jump off the shy guy to get up there. Oh, so close. Uh-oh. Don't throw me off the map. I almost got thrown off the map there. Here we go. Get out of my face. Here we go. Okay, so I have to do that without disturbing it. There we go. Nailed it. Okay, same kind of deal here. Okay, now we do it this way. And there it is. My first power star. Whoa, Mario was freaking out there. Let's see. Let's do one more. Can't go through here, right? 100 stars. Oh, wow. Let's see, where else can I go? Bunch of coins. Dice Fortress. Wall jumping lesson? This is where I need to be, I think. Press it exactly when you touch the wall, and remember to switch to the Mario perspective by pushing R and zoom out with C, otherwise you may have problems with the camera. I didn't realize there was a spot here. Ah, there we go. Piece of cake. Booyah. Mario freaking out every time he comes out of the painting or a pipe is funny. Anyhow, now we're on to the last ROM hack, which is a really interesting one that I haven't really looked at. And the final ROM hack for the video is Smash Remix 2.0, which basically is a ROM hack for Super Smash Bros. 64, which adds a crap ton of new characters and some new modes from the quick glance I had at it when I launched it to make sure it worked. I haven't actually tried it. This one takes a little bit longer to load, and I believe it does require the expansion pack, which luckily I just so happen to have one. And they also have very detailed settings you can modify here, but since I'm a noob, I'm just going to stick with the defaults. But as you can see, there's a few extra things here. Let's try this one. And here's the character roster. I don't know what Marina's from. Polymarina. There's Dr. Mario, Luigi, regular Mario, Donkey Kong, Link. Samus. Very cool. Sonic as well. Supersonic. There's regular. Very, very cool. Race to the finish. Oh, I should definitely be Sonic for that. This is fitting. Oh wow, it actually looks like Sonic is flying when you do the run animation. Oh, so I guess this bonus stage 3, they just made it accessible, I guess. I'm not sure if you can access this in normal Smash 64 or not. Can I get over this? There we go.
Nope.
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 Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Okay, there we go. This one's just about how fast you can do it. And we're gone. That's really fast. So what would the harder difficulties look like? Remix? This must be a custom stage. I want to do that again. Wow. I mean, I know he's Sonic, but wow, he really gets across the stage fast. Is that Mewtwo? I think that was Mewtwo. Yeah, there's Mewtwo right there. You can be Conquer, Wolf, King Dedede, Young Link, Ness. Wow. Banjo, Marth, Bowser, Peach, Wario, Crash, Gomon. There's Multi-Man mode, Cruel, Multi-Man, Home Run. It's like they took Melee and they put it on the N64. I barely did any damage to it, and look how far it's going. This looks so real. Like, this looks like this is actually part of the game. I wonder what remix mode does. Is it just a remix on the adventure mode, I'm guessing? Yeah. Oh, with new custom stages, too. And music? I think I was looking at the wrong Marth for a sec there. So I think what makes this different are the stages. I'm not sure what makes it remix mode. Team Bowser. This one's got to be the coolest mod. I mean, aside from, you know, the custom Mario 64 stages are cool, don't get me wrong. But this is awesome. I don't know if Nintendo could have fit this on an original cartridge, like 64 megabytes or whatever, but this is the coolest ROM hack, no doubt. It's impressive, too. The fact that it can be run on real hardware. I guess the storage limitations would have been the only problem, really. Oh crap. For a sec, I thought I went flying off the stage. Okay, we'll do this stage and then I'll call it there for the video. Is this Marth's stage from Melee? I don't think so. But this is definitely a different stage. Ah, crap, that's what I was trying not to do. Let's see, A, B, Z, R. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, Remix One Player was basically just a story mode, but with new stages, I guess. Let's take a look at the actual stages. We'll do one more fight, maybe. I'll pick a different character. Let's see, a custom character like King DDD. We'll get a bot. Let's see what stages are here. So I think these are the standard Smash 64 maps, except I don't recognize that one. Unless if that's an unlockable stage I don't know about. They got pages, which is pretty neat. That's definitely not from Smash 64. These are all brand new. What's a really cool looking stage? WarioWare Inc. Yes. This one is so fun on the Wii. This feels so legit. I obviously do not know how to play King DDD. Oh, bye Peach. Oh, bye Peach. Get wrecked. So yeah, there you go. So I think that's pretty much it for this video. As you can see, you can play ROM hacks using flashcards like this, and you can play quite a few interesting games that otherwise you would only be able to play using an emulator. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show with this video. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.